Hello. How are you this morning? Welcome to Workout with Me. This is Yoga Like a Child. So I'm gonna wait a minute or two just in case we have a couple more people who join us, but I wanted to welcome you this morning. Happy Monday. Yesterday, I destroyed my phone. It was in my back pocket, fell into some water, and now I am on a complete iPhone detox, which is actually a really, really good thing. So, of course, I went through a moment of panic. I will have to get another phone, and who knows how much that's going to cost me. But there's something kind of nice about being off the grid a little bit. So, if you're trying to get a hold of me and you can't, it's because I no longer have an iPhone that works. So again, welcome to Monday morning. I am very excited to have you here, and this is Yoga Like a Child. So my theme of the week this week is about being like a child. After Friday, I taught right at Silver Towers, and I went outside to that really cool jungle gym thing that's out there, and it's so cool. There's art in it. So like when you explore in it, there's like little art and all that stuff. And so I went down the slides and I climbed on it, and it was really fun. And it occurred to me that it's not very often that I behave like a child. And the thought that came to me was, did I stop having fun with what I'm creating? I work very hard, but is it still fun? And I thought about it, and I kind of have stopped having fun. Like, I love what I do, and I love like what I can bring to this world. But if I'm not having fun, why, right? So whatever it is that you do, I want you to start to incorporate some fun. So the whole purpose for the yoga class that we're going to do today is about exploring fun while we move. So the things that we do, we can insert fun into them. So I'd like you to sit up really tall. If you have breathe, we're going to play with breathe. So one of the most intense ways to experience breathe, you're going to take one drop, rub it on the bottom of your nose, and then take a couple other drops. So I took 3, probably a bit much. You'll take 3 drops, and you rub it on your chest, your neck, or your throat. Don't worry, if you do not have any of the essential oils, don't worry about it. It's just a way to enhance the experience. So right now, whether you have the oil or not, I want you to pay attention to your breath. You're gonna bring your hands palms up, and we're just gonna take 3 right here. Allow your hands to receive whatever the universe wants to give you. So big breath in, full breath out. For the moment, I just want you to breathe in sweet, clean air. And as you exhale, get rid of hot, dense, tense, stressed out air. So you're breathing in light, and you're breathing out dark. And I said 3, but take 2 more like that. So you don't have to move with me, you don't have to breathe with me, just breathe. Breathing in light, breathing out dark. So all that's left with you is some light, very bright. And again, just go at it with this playful spirit. You bring your hands to your heart, interlace your fingers, and turn your hands palms to me at your computer. So this is where we're gonna start to like play a little bit. I want you to take your, so you're gonna round your spine, but I want you to imagine you're trying to take it to the back corner of the room and let your hands go to the opposite. So it's an inhale tall, exhale spine to the other back corner, reach your hands to the front corner. Inhale, exhale. Inhale deep, exhale fully. We're going to do that a couple times. So instead of just moving normal up and down, forward and backwards, we're actually playing with the corners. And then you're going to bring your hands right on top of your knees. And I want you to imagine you're on the inside of a barrel and clean the inside of a barrel. So this is very similar to Sassy Kitty, except now we're seated. I want you to notice, like if we were touching every number on a clock, are there some numbers on the clock that your body doesn't want to touch? Go the other direction. So for me, I noticed while I was waiting to hit this broadcast button, I could see me in the computer screen, and I was sitting over like this, and I was like, oh, like I couldn't slouch over the other direction. So there's definitely a direction for me that I need to work on. Pause right in the middle. You're going to let your knees close. This is called the can-can. So you're going to sit up really tall in boat pose. Bring your toes eyeball height, shoulders back, spine very tall, and then let go. Take both of your feet to the right side of your mat. Actually, I think I could do my right side and that's still your right side. So up and over, left. Up and over, right. Up and over, left. Up and over, right. Up and over, 5. Breathe. Up and over, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your feet, lean your body forward. Breathe, make that feel really nice. And we're going to do it again. Roll yourself up to sit, let your knees close. Find that tall spine, however you need to. Roll the shoulders back, let go. Right side, left side. 1. We're going to 10. 2. Breathe in, breathe out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, drop your knees open, lean your body forward, and just hang. When we were children and we played on the jungle gym, and if things were hard, I don't ever remember it stopping me from trying. I don't ever remember something on the playground. Yeah, things intimidated me, but especially if my friends were doing it, it never really stopped me from participating. So I want you to look at that for a second. This idea that what happens as we grow up, that we stop trying things, that we stop playing so much. Bring yourself to all fours, and once you get to all fours, you're going to find yourself saucy. So I want you to imagine you're a snake and see if you can get your whole body to slink side to side. So in other contexts, this is called wag the dog, when you're just moving your rear end. Right now, we're kind of allowing the whole spine to slink sideways. And then we'll do the opposite. Do a little cat and cow action. Get your shoulders involved, your hips involved, and then sauce it up. Circle, square, whatever direction feels good for you this morning. Whatever, I was going to say this moment. So whatever feels good for you. And then come in a child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Drop your whole body in between your legs. Drop your forehead to the floor. And then just breathe for a moment. So here in a moment, we're going to do a child sun salutation. So the idea is that we breathe and move. And every time we move, I want you to bring an element of fun, whatever that means for you, just a little element of fun. So right now we're in child's pose. Drop your whole body, tent your fingers. So drop your body as you tend to your fingers. Slow motion, drag your hands along the mat, hands right beside your hips, peel yourself open. Lead with your heart, come all the way back, and then bounce yourself to all fours where you'll give me a cat and a cow. Inhale, exhale, curl your toes under, lift your butt, downward facing dog. And right here, make this saucy, bend the right, bend the left. From here, lift your heels, roll your body forward, come into a plank pose, hold. So your body's long from end to end, full breath in, full breath out, chin to chest. Walk your hands backwards, come into a forward fold. Rock to the right, rock to the left. Monkey swing, monkey. Heavy head, heavy hands. As you rock, that should feel really nice. Chances are you just got out of bed if you're doing this with me live. So just give yourself permission to bend the knees. Give yourself permission to just hang heavy. Soften your knees. Rise one vertebrae at a time. When you get to the top, take a shoulder roll and stand up tall. So right now, you're going to keep your knees soft and your hands wobbly. You're going to twist to the right, twist to the left. And I want you to keep your hands really heavy. Just let your hands slap you. We're going to do that for 3, 2. Now, if that's weird, good. Pause in the middle, heavy hands, take a breath in, reach to the right, to the ceiling, left to the ceiling, and then interlock your thumbs, lean backwards as much as that feels good for you. Lead with your heart, dive all the way down to the floor. Heavy hands, heavy head, half lift, exhale and release. So right now at the back of the mat, you're gonna soften your knees, walk your hands forward, come to all fours, cow pose. Take a breath in, exhale, cat to child's play. Press backwards, peel yourself up. Open the chest, maybe even lift your butt off of your heels if that serves you. Booty back down, lead with your heart, come all the way forward. Reach the heels of your hands as far to the computer, as far forward as you can, and then bring yourself to all fours. Step your right foot forward. And I'll turn sideways, that way you can see me. Aha, okay, I'm gonna fix that so I don't moon you. Okay, so right now, we're in a kneeling position. This should feel familiar. We do this all the time. Hips forward. Take your left hand up and over. Reach to the right. What you should be feeling is a stretch all the way down into your hip flexor. Take a deep breath in. So we're here. Circle both hands down. Straighten that right leg as much as that feels good for you. We're going to do that again. Bend, rise, reach, half circle, 2 hands down. So let's do that 2 more times just so you get into the hamstring, you get into the hip flexor. Inhale, rise, reach, exhale, sit straight backwards. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Come forward, turn your toes to the right corner, push it away. So right now, my hips are way forward. I'm pushing my knee open, and I feel that right in my side butt. Side butt. Take both hands to the inside. Curl your left toe under so that you can walk to the middle. Bend both knees a lot. Exhale, straighten both legs, drop your head, and we'll do that 1 more time like that. Bend both, straighten both. From here, you're going to end up leaning to the right, leaning to the left. So you'll do that twice on each leg. Right side, left side. Pause in the middle. Half lift, booty as high as you can get it. Exhale, release. Drop everything super heavy. You'll soften both of your knees so that you can take both hands to frame the front right foot and step backwards. Plank pose. Hold. Take a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Walk your hands backwards. You'll be at a forward fold now at the back of your mat. Notice if it feels different now to be in a forward fold. Soften and rise, one vertebrae at a time. So you're coming all the way up to stand, shoulders up and back. Heavy hands, right side, left side. Now there's a energetic reason why this is really helpful, especially if you really let your arms be free. Children do this a lot, and it's a Tai Chi move that helps to stimulate your energy centers in the middle. Last count of 3, 2. Pause in the middle, heavy hands. Inhale, both hands up. Reach to the right, reach to the left. Both hands up, lean backwards as much as that feels good for you. And then dive right back down into the earth. Half lift. Inhale, exhale, and release. Abs in, walk your hands forward. Float your knees to the floor, cow pose. Exhale, cat to child's play. Press all the way backwards. Woo, take it with me. All the way backwards. Peel yourself open. Lead with your heart. Come all the way forward. And then bounce to high kneeling. This time, left foot forward. Again, I want to... When I have my penthouse apartment, my dream apartment, I'm going to have a space that's devoted just for doing stuff like this, for doing these videos. And it's going to be on my loft balcony, and it will be set up so that my camera sees everything. I'll be able to hit a button, and it'll be that view and that view. So stay with me as I grow all of this. Lean to the left. You're reaching long. And again, we're aiming for right at the hip flexor. Full breath in. Exhale, half circle, 2 hands down, straighten that left leg as much as that feels good for you. So we've got 4 more just like that. Breath in, breath out. And I want you to notice that there's a difference between your 2 sides. Big breath in, rise, full breath out. Big breath in, full breath out. Okay, last one. Full breath in, full breath out, and pause. Bend into this left knee, toes out 45 degrees side butt. So I'm leaning way forward. My foot is 45 degrees out to the side. And then I let it fall over on its edge. So I feel all that right in the cheek. Both hands to the inside. Walk your hands to the middle. Wide-legged, forward fold. Bend both knees a lot. Then straighten your legs. I'm going to do that again. Bend both. Straighten both. Lean to the left. Lean to the right. So that should feel nice. One more time. Lean to the left. Lean to the right. And then pause in the middle. Heavy hands, heavy head, half lift. Inhale. Keep your booty that high. Exhale, release. Come all the way down. Soften both knees. Take both hands to frame the left foot and step backwards. Plank pose. On this one, you're going to float both knees down to the floor and sit down on your butt. We're going to end up doing one stretch here as you take both of your feet in front of you. Hold on to your thighs. Keep your chest glued and start to straighten your legs. Once you get to whatever your end is, drop your head. So what you should feel is a stretch along the whole back of your body. So for me, I feel that a lot here I feel it a lot there. I feel it a lot here. And yeah, I feel it in my hamstrings, but I've invited the stretch into my whole back body, not just my hamstrings. So I want you to take full breaths, and with every breath out, can you surrender more into your forward fold? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take this pose upside down for shoulder stand and plow pose. So you're going to let go, roll yourself up to sit. And again, I'm just going to turn this way so that I have space behind me. My bed, my very messy bed is over here. So I'm going to lay this way. So you're going to end up laying down on your back. Level 1, you're going to take your hands into this diamond shape right underneath of your sacrum. And you'll just have your feet straight up towards the sky. You can do all of the stuff we're about to do with your feet up here, okay? So it is totally fine. If this feels better for you, please listen to your body. Level 2, you'll take both of your hands alongside your body. Press your hands down. Kick your legs up and over. So if your feet don't hit the ground, just keep your hands on your back, and this is where you'll stay. Those of you who are going to go all the way, and hang on, it requires me to take my little braids. I need to be closer to the floor. So if any of this hurts your neck, you've gone too far. Do not go to a place that hurts your neck. Okay, so hands press, legs up and over. And if your feet do hit the ground, you can see if you can get your elbows really close together while you find a home for your home for your hands on your lower back. So by the time you get up to the top, whatever shape it is all fine. So right now I'm a little bit of a V shape. You notice I'm not reaching straight up towards the sky, and part of that's because any higher it would hurt my neck. So for me today, this is where I am. I slept funny, so that's kind of where I am. So once you get up to your shape, I want you to play with your legs like a child. You can find any crazy shape that feels really good for your body. So even those of you in legs up a wall, which was the legs straight up, your butt was still on the ground, you can do the same thing. I want you to play with the energy of your body. It's not often that we get permission to play, so I want to give you permission today that you get to enjoy every bit about your life. You get to enjoy your workout experiences. You get to enjoy the rain or whatever's happening outside today. You get to enjoy every bit of it. And then I want you to pick your favorite. You want that one. I want you to pick your favorite and hold it. And just breathe as you hold your legs in whatever crazy shape they're in. Go ahead and switch. Pick a different favorite. Could be anything. Ooh, I'll try this one. Then take both feet straight up towards the sky and imagine you're wearing a pair of high heels. So I'm gonna take that up so you can see my feet. Point your feet, but flex your toes. So see if you can keep wearing that really high pair of high heels. It's almost like you're sending thunderbolts out of the bottoms of your feet. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. My shoulder standers, you're going to bring your ears right beside, nope, the opposite of what I was about to say. Bring your knees to the sides of your ears, not your ears to the sides of your knees. So you'll bring your knees here, like that. Now you notice mine don't touch, and it's okay. Eventually yours will. So all I want you to do is breathe. Those of you who are in legs up a wall, just stay up here. Just keep your legs straight up towards the sky. And last count of 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to let go. Use your hands and your abs as brakes as you slowly lower down to the bottom. You need to fix your shirt, go for it, like me. Once you hit the bottom, just drop your knees to the right, knees to the left. And just notice how you feel. Those of you who have the essential oils, you take Serenity. You'll take 3 drops. That was my cat, Mora. So I have 2 of them. One is he's not gray, tan. So right now we have Serenity. You're going to rub your hands together. See if you can get some on your thumbs. You're going to take both of your thumbs right at the base of your eyebrows. Circle out on your eyebrows to your temples. Then cup your hands right in front of your face. Bring your feet together, your knees apart. With your hands cupped in front of your face, you're going to take 3 breaths. Now, those of you who don't have the oil, you're going to do the same move right at the base of your eyebrows. Go out and then just lay down with your hands palms up. Those of you with the oil, you'll take 3 breaths. You'll rub your hands together, hands right underneath of your ears, and then hands palms up. With your eyes closed, I want you to feel the sensation on your inner thighs. If it's too much, you'll bring your knees together and you'll just straighten your legs. For those of you that can handle it, I want to see if you can surrender into the stretch. Just be really present to whatever's coming up for you. I want you to be present to your breath. I want you to notice the rise and fall of your chest, of your belly. I want you to notice gravity and how gravity is holding you up. Even better, how it's pulling you down and how the floor is holding you up. As you go through the rest of the day, I want you to see the rain as something fun. Look at your day as something fun, as a gift. Look at your day as if you were a child. We can still be adult children, so responsible with integrity, but find the fun. Take a really big breath in through your nose. Let the air escape out of your mouth. And do that again. Big breath in through your nose. Start to wiggle your fingers, your wrists. Take your hands, close your knees like a book. And it might feel really nice to allow your knees to drop to the right and to the left. You're going to pause in the middle, put your feet flat, lift your butt, lift your hands, and do that 3 times. It's just an opportunity to move your spine the opposite direction. Big breath in. Full breath out. Then you're going to turn to one side or the other. Traditionally, you roll over to your right side, but this is your practice. You can do anything that feels really good for you. You're going to pause here, and I want you to take at least 2 or 3 breaths. Because when you sit up, you have a choice. Who is this person that gets to sit up? When you do finally sit up, make the decision that you get to enjoy today. If you're not ready for that to be a decision, then don't sit up yet. If you decide you want to sit up and you don't want to enjoy today, that's fine too. I hope That's not your decision, but it's yours to make when you're ready. I'm sure there's people out there that want to make that decision. It's up to you. So in yoga, we go from corpse pose to seated. It's not a very romantic notion that when we lay flat, that's called corpse pose. But think about it this way. The you that started the class is gone. The you that started the class no longer exists. So as you make your way to sit in whatever yoga class you take, you get to decide the new person that arises. So right now, you get to decide how the rest of your day goes. Bring your hands to your heart. Leave a little space between the palms of your hands. And I don't care how you're sitting, however it's comfortable for you. And in between the palms of your hands, I want you to just allow space. Space to allow the universe to show you whatever it wants to show you, whatever it wants to bring you. Take a big breath in. And a full breath out with sound. Unless you're there with someone else that you don't want to wake up. Take a breath in. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, right in between your eyebrows. May you only know peace and fun. Bring your thumbs to your lips. May you only speak truth and love. And lastly, bring your hands to your heart. May you continue to be a light to all those you encounter in the work that you do and the life that you lead. May you have an amazing Monday. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and let me know what kind of fun you're having today. Bye. I'll see you later.